It was a frosty day on the island of Sodor, and Henry was taking a small goods train to Brendam docks. Suddenly, he noticed a red signal telling him to stop. The rails were a little icy, but Henry was able to stop just in time. But unfortunately, because of this, Henry had bursted his safety valve, and steam was leaking in all directions. "Sorry, Henry," said his driver. "You're not going anywhere now."
"Oh dear," said Henry. "I'll have to go to the works now. And the day was going so nicely, too."
Henry's crew shut off steam and withdrew his fire, and Edward took Henry to the works for repairs. And James took Henry's train the rest of the way to Brendam docks. That night, all the engines had gone back to the sheds, but Sir Topham Hatt, who was in his office, was rather nervous. Gordon was also in the works when he had cracked a wheel when ascending his own hill, and Henry's tubes and valve were clogged after the cold air had frozen his regulator from his accident earlier in the day. Sir Topham Hatt was trying to find 2 engines to replace Gordon and Henry until they returned from their repairs at the works. "Hello," said Sir Topham Hatt, who was on the phone. "Hello, this is Sir Topham Hatt." The person who was calling Sir Topham Hatt answered. "Yes, sir, what can I do for you?" "I say, there are 2 engines that you found that we can use. Excellent. Please send them to Sodor. It is important that they arrive on time. Have them meet me in front of Knapford Station in the morning." "Yes, sir, of course, sir," said the person calling Sir Topham Hatt. But when Sir Topham Hatt came to meet the engines, he was both shocked and surprised. "Good day, sir. So you called us all in?" "Vinnie!" exclaimed Sir Topham Hatt. Vinnie had taken part in the Great Railway Show a long time ago. "Vinnie, you will do Henry's goods work, and Freida, you will do Gordon's express work. Both Gordon and Henry are out of service for the time being, so please do your best to keep up to the timetables, you 2. "I'm Edward. It's nice to meet you both." Then Vinnie recognized Philip. "Hello, Shrimp. Nice to see you again." Philip was frightened and came right off the track. Philip was embarrassed. Thankfully, thanks to his driver's experience, he was guided back on the rails. "Boy, that was funny," said Vinnie. "No, it wasn't," said Sir Topham Hatt, turning sharply on his heel. "You are beginning to make me think about sending you away." "Please, sir, I was only joking." "Then you prove it to me by starting work immediately." Freida felt sorry for Philip. Soon enough, both engines puffed away to do Henry and Gordon's work. Later, Philip was resting in a siding when both the station master and his driver came running up to him. "Philip," said the station master, "Vinnie is stuck on the main line, and Freida is coming by with the express at any minute. You're the only engine available. Can you rescue Vinnie?" "Of course I can," said Philip. After getting turned around on the turntable at Tidmouth Sheds real quick, he set off to rescue Vinnie before it was too late. Meanwhile, Vinnie was stuck at the junction because his tender was jammed on the switch because of the cold weather. Soon enough, Philip arrived. Just then, both engines heard a whistle. It was Freida, and she was coming up with the express fast. Ah! Hurry, Philip, get me out of here quick! With no time to waste, Philip coupled up to Vinnie and pushed with all his might. And with one final effort, Philip got Vinnie out of the way. Just in time. Just then, Sir Topham Hatt pulled up on board Winston. He had heard all about Philip's heroics and was very pleased. Philip, I am very proud of you. You got Vinnie out of the way before a nasty accident was caused. Well done. Thank you, sir, said Philip. Then Sir Topham Hatt turned to Vinnie. Please, sir, I'm sorry for teasing Philip. I was just upset that Philip got in my way at the great railway show was all. As well as other times when he and I worked together back in the States as well. So that is the reason, said Sir Topham Hatt. Please, sir, don't send him away. Well done, Vinnie, in owning up. Thank you, sir. And Philip, I'm sorry I was so rude to you at both the Great Railway Show and when I saw you sometimes back in the States as well. That's okay, Vinnie. Do you want to be friends? Yes, Philip, I would like that very much. Friends? Friends. Philip, said Freida, you did a very good job. I am very impressed with you, said Freida. Thank you, Freida, said Philip. Thank you very much. A few weeks later, Henry and Gordon returned from the works, and it was time for Vinnie and Freida to go back to their respective railways in both Germany and the United States. It's been a pleasure having you two on my railway and helping out with when Gordon and Henry were in the works having their repairs. And I hope you two will come back again soon, someday. Yes, sir. I hope we'll come back again, too. Indeed, sir, said Freida. I'll miss you, Vinnie, said Philip. We just became friends. Don't worry, Philip. I'm sure we'll see each other again someday. I can guarantee. Soon enough, Vinnie and Freida were loaded onto the ship. The ship blew its horn, and it sailed away. And after 30 minutes, the ship was out of sight. Well, said Sir Topham Hatt, who was getting back into Winston, we better get back to work. We've still got a railway to run. Couldn't have put it better myself, sir, said Winston. Indeed, said Edward. Agreed, said Philip. And with that, the 3 engines went back to work on the island of Sodor on the Northwestern Railway.